They may not understand whatever today I am teaching. Okay. So the studies video is very important as far as pH is concerned. So pH I taught you today, means pH I taught you study. Now there are some conclusion about the pH. Okay, what are those conclusion? Just understand. So as far as the studies discussion is concerned, so there are three types of solution. The solution may have pH 0 to 14. Now this is the conclusion. Why this is the conclusion? Because pH may vary from 0 to 14, and on the basis of all those discussion, Sorensen has proposed one scale where all solution can be rated between 0 to 14, and this can be expressed in the form of one scale, and that scale is called pH scale. Okay, so in the pH scale, don't worry, in at the end I have made the scale also. First you try to understand, for neutral solution what should be the pH. For neutral solution what should be the pH? For neutral solution pH should be 7. Okay, am I correct or not? Am I audible and visible to you? Hello. Okay. So what should be the pH? pH will be 7. And when pH is 7, at that time what should be there? H positive ion concentration and OH negative ion concentration will be equal. Okay. That is why that solution is called neutral solution, because H positive is related with the acidic character and OH is related with the basic character. So at that time, if H positive ion concentration and OH negative ion concentration is equal, then solution will be neutral. For acidic solution, what should be there? pH should be less than 7. Same thing can be expressed in another form also. What is that one? H positive molar concentration would be greater than 10 raised to the power minus 7, or H positive ion concentration is greater than OH negative. Okay, in all the three forms I can write, and I wrote there. Okay, so if pH is less than 7, it means solution is acidic, and at that time what should be there? H positive ion concentration would be greater than 10 raised to the power minus 7, or H positive concentration is greater than OH negative. For basic solution what would be there? pH would be greater than 7, or H positive ion concentration would be smaller than 10 raised to the power 7, or H positive is smaller than OH negative. H positive means molar concentration of H positive. Okay, and on the basis of this one, we can say, now fourth conclusion is also written in the left hand side of the blackboard. For acidic solution, what is the pH? pH may be 0, pH may be 1, pH may be 2, pH may be 3, pH may be 4, pH may be 5, pH may be 6. Are you getting my point or not? For acidic solution. And for basic solution, what would be the pH? pH may be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Okay. So what we can draw here conclusion? Smaller the pH, stronger will be the acid. Greater the pH, stronger will be the base. And if pH is equal to 7, neutral will be the solution. Am I correct or not? Have you got it? And always remember, pH is related with the molar concentration, because what is the definition of pH? It is the magnitude of negative power to which 10 must be raised to express the H positive ion concentration in the solution in terms of mole liter inverse or moles per liter. Means H positive ion concentration must be in mole liter inverse or mole per liter. I hope that you understand this one. Okay, so now we can make here one more thing is there. Study one boy asked, I don't know the name of that boy, he asked one thing, and today I am going to explain. If pH is 0, what would be the H positive ion concentration? H positive ion concentration would be 1. If pH is 1, so are you getting my point or not? Let me apply the color and I will explain and will rub the things which are written at above. Okay, so please keep on indicating me whether I am audible or not. Audible and visible. Okay, so just see here. Now I have applied color mic. Just see, please allow me to rub the portion which is written upper side. Okay, just see once again, just you see how the pH is related with the molar concentration. Okay, I will rub this side. Just see. Okay, see here. Okay, am I audible and visible? Please indicate me. Am I audible and visible? Okay, so just see here. See, suppose this pH is 0. If pH equal to 0, or suppose pH is equal to 1. So just see, pH is 0 means H positive ion concentration is equal to 1 capital M. Capital M means moles per liter only. Molarity. What is this one? Molarity. Molarity is also called moles per liter. So don't get confused. Mole per liter. Mole per liter, or this can also be written mole liter inverse. Okay. Now how this is there? Always remember Kw is study only I taught you. Kw equal to H positive product of H positive and OH negative, that is equal to 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 14. 10 raised to the power minus 40. So if H positive concentration is, try to understand. If pH equal to 1, H positive will be equal to H positive molar concentration is equal to 1 m. Or OH negative, just write down downside. OH molar means molar concentration would be equal to 10 raised to the power minus 14. If pH is equal to 1, so H positive ion concentration would be equal to 0.1 capital M. Okay, or OH negative ion concentration will be equal to 10 raised to the power minus 30. Okay, am I audible and visible? Please tell me, am I audible and visible? Hello? Am I audible and visible? Hello? Am I audible and visible? Not at all. Hello? Am I audible and visible now? Hello? Okay, still I am audible. Hello? Because I am going away from the mobile. This is the reason. It's okay. Now you understood this one or not? If pH is 2, so H positive ion concentration would be 0.2 or 10 raised to the power minus 2. This 0.11 m can be written 10 raised to the power minus 1 also. Am I correct or not? Hello? Okay. So somebody has to mute. Okay. Later on, I will give you the opportunity. Right now, just you understand whatever I have written. Okay. Afterwards, I will give you. Okay. Hello. Yes. So, okay. Again, I have applied the color mic, and afterwards I will explain this scale also. Don't worry. So just see here. This can be written 0.1 m can also be written 10 raised to the power minus 1 m. Okay. Now suppose pH is equal to 2. So what would be H positive ion concentration? This will be 0.2 m or 10 raised to the power minus 2. or what would be the OH negative ion concentration? This will be equal to 10 raised to the power minus 12. M. M means mole per liter. Okay. So I hope that you understand this. Okay. If pH is 0, definitely H positive ion concentration is equal to 1 M. 1 M. Okay. And now OH will be equal to OH will be equal to this can 1 m that can be written 10 raised to the power 0 m. Okay. 1 if H positive is equal to 1 m, this can be written 10 raised to the power 0 m. Okay. Or OH is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 14. I hope that you understood this one. Okay. Hello. Hello. Again, I am not audible. Hello. Again, I am not audible. Hello. Still I am not audible. Hello. 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 Am I audible now? Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Please unmute them. Hello. 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 Unmute them. Okay. I am only unmuting. Okay. Now everyone is unmuted. Please speak now. Hello. 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 I have removed now. Caller mic, please speak. Hello. 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 Ah, yes. Now, am I audible now? I have unmuted everyone. Please speak. Okay. So, what is there? This is the complete criteria of pH. Okay. Now, let us study about the pH scale. pH scale. Okay. Unmute everyone. Pratyush, unmute all. Hello. Pratyush, unmute. Okay, am I audible now? Hello. Hello. Hello, am I audible? Hello. No one is speaking. Am I not audible to you? Pratyush, speak. Hello. Yes. Am I audible now? Okay. Okay. This is the problem with the Bevex. Okay. Now, okay. Hello. Okay. So, on the basis of that discussion, now I am explaining you the pH scale, which is written below. That is the pH scale. Okay. So, I am going toward the blackboard and I am applying color mic now. Just see. Okay. So, just try to understand. Okay. Now, I am audible or not? Okay. Am I audible now? Okay. So, just see here. pH scale. So this is the scale. This is the scale. Okay. Now here what is there? I wrote pH. What is this one? This is pH. Here what is there? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 40. Okay. Now I may write in terms of H positive ion concentration. If pH is 0, H positive ion concentration will be 10 raised to the power 0. Okay. Okay. Am I audible? Please indicate. Hello. Okay. Now I am audible or not? Hello. Am I audible? Now I have removed my. Hello. Okay. Okay, so just see here, if pH is 0, then H21 concentration would be 10 raised to the power 0. If pH is 1, this would be 10 raised to the power minus 1. Okay, am I audible now? Am, now audible? Okay, so just see, now still I am audible or not? Am I audible? Am I audible? And what about earlier? Now I am audible or not? Hello? Am I audible? Okay. So the moment I am going towards the blackboard, now I am audible. Just indicate applied color mic. Indicate now. Hello. Okay. So just see here. If pH is 0, so H positive ion concentration would be 10 raised to the power 0. Now what about OH negative ion concentration? Just OH negative ion concentration would be 10 raised to the power minus 14. Now if it is 10 raised to the power minus 1, H positive. So the OH negative would be 10 raised to the power minus 13. Okay? Am I audible? Hello? 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 Am I audible? Okay. Similarly here, if pH is 2, pH is 2, okay? So H positive would be 10 raised to the power minus 2 and OH would be 10 raised to the power minus 12, okay? If pH is 3, then H positive would be 10 raised to the power minus 3 and this would be 10 raised to the power minus 11, okay? Yes, am I audible or not? Hello? Am I audible? Hello? Yes, I removed the mic. Audible? Okay, okay. So just see, keep on doing like that only. If pH is 4, so H positive ion concentration would be pH is 4, so H positive would be 10 raised to the power minus 4 and OH 10 raised to the power minus 10. If pH is 5, H positive 10 raised to the power minus 5 and this would be 10 raised to the power minus 9. 6 10 raised to the power minus 6. So this would be 10 raised to the power minus 8. 7 10 raised to the power minus 7 and this would be 10 raised to the power minus 7 only. 8 10 raised to the power minus 8 and this would be 10 raised to the power minus 6. Now 9. So H positive 10 raised to the power minus 9 and this would be 10 raised to the power minus 5. 10 raised to the power minus 10. This is 10 raised to the power minus 4. Now 11 10 raised to the power minus 11. So this would be 10 raised to the power minus 3. This is 12. This is 10 raised to the power minus 2. Now 13. So 13 means this is 10 raised to the power minus 1. And here 14, so this is 10 raised to the power 0. Okay, so just see, 14 means H positive is 10 raised to the power minus 14. H positive ion. What about OH? 10 raised to the power 0. Okay, understood? Am I audible? Hello? 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 Am I audible? Hello? So did you understand now? Blackboard, is there any problem in the visibility of the blackboard? Okay. So one side what is there? pH is written. Then same thing can be expressed in terms of H positive. Same thing can be written in terms of OH negative. Okay. I hope that you are understanding. Hello. Now just see. Now, acidic and basic solution can be divided into three categories. How? I will write. If pH is between, just first you write two conclusion. Lesser the pH, stronger will be the acid. Greater the pH, stronger will be the base. Okay? Am I audible or not? Hello? Am I audible? Huh? Okay, so again I am applying color mic and going towards the blackboard. Okay, so just see, just first you write 2 points. Okay, what are those 2 points? Just see, rub this one. Yes, first write here, lesser the pH, lesser the pH, stronger will be the acid. Stronger will be the acid. Okay. Next point is greater the pH. Greater the pH. Weaker will be the acid. And now just see. Lesser the pH, stronger will be the acid. Or here in the first point, weaker will be the base. Weaker will be the base. Okay. We can write this one also. Greater the pH, weaker will be the acid. Or stronger will be the base. Okay or not? Yes. Am I article? Just indicate me. Yes. And now just see. Some more conclusion are there. Just you should write that one conclusion also. If pH is between 0 to 3, just see. Here in the box you should write. Rub this one also. This one. See. Just create one box. See, pH between 0 to 3, strongly acidic. Strongly acidic. Okay. Now pH equal to 3 to 5. That is moderate, moderate acidic. Moderate acidic. pH equal to 5 to 7. 5 to 7. Weakly, weakly acidic. Weakly acidic. Okay. Same thing here. If pH equal to 7 to pH equal to 7 to 9. 7 to 9. Weakly, weakly basic. Now pH is equal to 9 to 12. What is this one? Moderate basic. Moderately basic. Moderately basic. pH is equal to 12 to 14. Strongly basic. Strongly basic. Strongly basic. Okay. So please note down this one. Okay. Yes. Am I audible and visible? Hello. Please speak. Okay. Okay. Have you written that one? Okay. Now I want to write the pH of some substances, and you should remember that one, and that is the most important. Okay. You note it down. Note down this one. Everybody understood that one? Okay. So please remember. Means try to understand the beauty of pH is if you are having pH value, very easily you can calculate the molar concentration of H positive and OH negative ion. Am I correct or not? Okay. Now just create the columns, and now you should write there what to say pH. Okay. You should write there pH. Yesterday, one boy has asked one question, good question, that if pH is 0, then what is the meaning of this one? So, if pH is 0, it means H positive ion concentration is 1. H positive ion concentration is 1 m. Okay. And OH negative ion concentration would be, OH negative ion concentration would be 10 raised to the power minus 40. Hello. Hello. One fellow has who has asked, I don't know, but he sent the message to my WhatsApp group. If pH equal to 0, H positive ion concentration would be 1. Okay. It would be 1. Okay. It would be strongly acidic. Strongly acidic. 0 and OH negative ion concentration would be, OH negative ion concentration would be 10. Yes. Now already I wrote na. See, 10 raised to the power minus 14. Okay. Means OH is very less. And only H positive is present. Correct? Now, similarly, if H positive ion concentration is 10 raised to the power minus 14, then OH negative ion concentration would be 10 raised to the power 0. And OH will be, molar concentration of OH will be 1 m. 1 m. Okay? Yes. Okay. So, okay, now things are okay. I think you are getting the signal, and I am audible also. Okay, so shall I write those things, columns? Okay, so again I am applying color mic and moving towards the blackboard. Okay, so please just see. You remember the pH of these things. Okay, I am rubbing this side. Okay, just see. Just create here columns like that. Okay, this side what should be there? Serial number. Here solution. Okay, and here what should be there? pH, and you should remember that one. Okay, the first solution is 1 m hydrochloric acid. Okay, serial number 1, 1 m HCl, pH is 0. Okay, now second one is 2. Second one is battery acid. Battery, battery acid. Battery acid. This is 0.5 pH. Okay. So smaller the pH or lesser the pH. Gastric juice. Third one is gastric juice. Gastric, gastric juice, gastric juice, that is equal to 1.0 to 3.0. Okay, strongly acid, this is found in our stomach. This is found in our stomach. Just a minute. Hello. Okay, am I audible now? Okay, if I am not audible, hello, please indicate me. Hello. Okay, just a solution name is written 1 MsCl equal to pH equal to 0, battery acid 0.5, gastric juice 1.0 to 3.0, 3.0, that is 3.0. Okay, so please note down this one. Fourth one also. What is the fourth one? The fourth one is lemon juice. Lemon juice. Lemon juice. Lemon juice pH is 2.22, 2.22, 2.4. Okay, this is 3.0. Okay, like that. Again you extend. Again you extend. Okay, so just see here serial number. Okay, like that, and like that. Okay, so just see here solution, and here pH. So 4, this is 5. What is this one? 5. 5 is vinegar. 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 This is vinegar equal to 2.42, 2.42, 3.4. Okay. Next one is soft drinks. 6. Soft drinks. Soft drinks. Soft drinks 3.0. Okay. 3.0. Okay. Am I audible? Hello. Soft drinks. Next one is wine. 2.8 to 3.8. 7 number. Wine 2.8 to 3.8. Wine. Okay. 3.8. So hopefully now still so many solutions are there. So many solutions are there. Hello. Am I audible? Huh. Now, just after 3 minutes, what should be there? Webex will issue the warning that your meeting time is over. So it is better before his warning, we should only wind up the class. Okay? Hoping that you understood the pH. Okay? Pratyush, are you here? Hello? Ah, yes. In between, you are absent also. Okay, so let me check how many are there at present. At present, only 27 fellow are there. Only 27. Okay, enjoy. I don't have any problem. Okay, so I am ending the meeting now. Thank you. Bye.